what is the difference between sin and the sinful nature?
There's something called an act of sin. You steal, you lie, Then there's sin as a power that you cannot resist without divine help. In other words, if someone comes into this world and then, let's say at a very early age, the person has a catastrophic accident, is paralyzed, can't talk, that person is still a sinner. That person, in the sense that the person has a nature for which he or she must be delivered. Ellen White calls it a bent to evil. Without aid, he cannot resist. So that's sin, separation from God, sin. Then the acts of sin. But the acts of sin flow from a sinful nature. We are born, Romans 8 verse 7, because the carnal mind is enmity against God. For it is not subject to the law of God. And sin is violation of God's law. Whether by behavior or by thought, it's a violation of God's law. And the carnal mind cannot keep God's law. And so that condition is sin. Now, God in His mercy does not hold me responsible for being born with a sinful nature. You see, I'm not guilty of that. Otherwise, said children are not held guilty for the sins of their parents unless they participate in the parents' sins. But I still need to be delivered, because all people serve one power or the other. Romans 6 verse 16. Know ye not that to whom ye yield yourselves, servants to obey, his servant ye are to whom ye obey, whether of sin unto death, obedience unto righteousness. And so sin is a condition, a state. Then there are acts of sin that flow from that state. Christ came to give us victory over that power, that genetic predisposition to do wrong. He gives us power over that, and we develop now, through genuine conversion, a spiritually genetic predisposition to do right, because we have two different natures. And as verily as the sinful nature tends towards sin, the spiritual nature must tend towards righteousness.